Top 10 anime where the main character is a summoner slash tamer. Welcome to Anime Town. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the main character is a summoner slash tamer. The top 3 picks today are definitely a must watch for you all, so look forward to them. Now make sure you have pushed that like and subscribe button. Well then, shall we begin? The first one on our list is AYAKASHI. A boy named Yu Kusaka always wanted to become someone who stands on the gate of justice and defends the weak. He even made his same vow upon seeing a shooting star back when he was a child. However, when a close friend dies, everything just falls apart. He no longer has the same sense of justice and continues to turn a blind eye to those in misery. He lives only for himself, only uses his power for himself, and no longer desires to be a hero of justice. Until one day, he is saved by a girl named MAHOU, and he learns once again what truly matters. What is his ability? What are AYAKASHI's creatures, and what he should be doing?
I'm coming! Incipio contesto magica.
Number 9, NEGIMA. Here we have a 10-year-old protagonist named Negi Springfield. He happens to be a wizard in training. All he needs to do is to pass one more test and he'll become a master wizard. However, this final test might be more difficult than expected. Negi has to become an English teacher at an all-girls boarding school, all the while keeping his wizard identity a secret. However, trouble meets him right on the very first day. A student named Asuna finds out that he is a wizard. She says she'll tell everyone about Neji's secret unless he helps her out. The one thing follows another, and both of them are stuck doing plenty of hectic stuff like fighting other wizards and then helping the class pass exams. An interesting story full of magic, laughs, and a tiny bit of romance.
This may cause some minor brain damage, so, sorry about that. Wait! Let's talk about this for a second! OBT! Defluency!
Number 8, The Familiar of Zero. The protagonist of this story is a young lady named Louise Francois Leblanc de la Villeray. Her full name is rather long and I won't be able to pronounce it properly anyway, so let's just call her Louise. She is a mage in a world full of magic and wands. However, unlike her classmates at the Tristian Magic Academy, she herself is unable to properly cast magic, which in turn earns her the title Louise the Zero. However, when the entire class is performing a summoning ritual and Louise accidentally causes an explosion, something, or rather someone, rather unusual pops up out of nowhere. Number 7, GA-REI-ZERO. There exists a government organization named Supernatural Disaster Countermeasure Division, and their primary job is to protect everyone from unprecedented yet increasingly dangerous creatures who show up quite frequently. They take out these creatures all the while maintaining the public order. However, something unexpected happens, and they are now facing a crisis. One of the members goes rogue, and year-long relationships began to fall apart. Such is the story of two girls who shared a sister-like bond and used to work for this organization together. Number 6, Princess Resurrection. A guy named Hiro saves a young girl's life but ends up dead in the process. However, this girl happens to be the daughter of the King of Monsters, so she resurrects him and makes him a soldier. Now, it's his job to fight the armies of supernatural monsters that the princess's siblings are going to be unleashing against her, all for the sake of the throne. So now, how can he keep the princess safe? And can he even fight all those supernatural creatures?
残念だよ。
Number 5. C. The money of soul and possibility control. The value of money cannot be denied, and in a time where the economy is in shambles, a second-year university economics student named Yoga understands both the value and the necessity of money all too well. He is surrounded by people who harbor all these luxuries. Meanwhile, he himself can barely make ends meet. Until one day, when a weird person invites him to a place where money flows in abundance, he tags along and ends up in an alternate realm where everyone who wants money is supposed to participate in unusual weekly duels. Now, how will Yoga make the best of this?
Overheated economy.
Number 4. MAI-HIME. This story follows 13 different girls who possess the ability to not only materialize elements but also summon guardian-like creatures which are called childs. They are all brought to the prestigious Fufuka Academy and are then tasked to fight strange yet mysterious creatures called orphans. All of them have different backgrounds and different personalities. Where have they come from? Why they fight? Who is it that they truly care about? This is indeed yet another overwhelmingly emotional yet vastly overlooked anime. Alright, time for the top 3 picks. You lot have got to watch these gems.
I'm ready.
Number 3. Card Captor Sakura. The main character named Sakura is a usual energetic 10-year-old. However, her life changes when she comes across a mysterious book that contained a set of odd cards. But before she can carefully look at all of them, she accidentally turns up a gust of wind, and somehow all of the cards get scattered all around the world. Then a mystical creature awakens from the book and tells Sakura about what just happened. Sakura then realizes that the cards pose a great danger to the rest of the world, and now it's her responsibility to keep them in check. Just like that, compelling adventures await the young girl. Number 2. The 12 Kingdoms. Here we have another female protagonist named Yuko Nakajima. She is a girl who constantly strives to live a normal life. She is someone who gets good grades, is the class representative, and also helps others wherever she can. However, because of her extremely unusual hair color, she never quite fits in with everybody else. Then one day, as class is going on, a strange man barges into the discussion room. He came from another world and claims that Yuko belongs to the throne of their kingdom. However, their meeting is shortcut when otherworldly beasts called Yuma appeared before them. In the heat of the moment, the man takes Yuko back to the other world, but 2 other students accidentally end up getting sucked into that world as well. Now, how will the fates of Yuko and those 2 change? Will it be for the better or the worse?
What's that? Is it a human?
She is Kaiko.
先ほど言ったように彼に用があるんです。邪魔はしない方が身のためですよ、夏目殿。
Number 1. Natsume's Book of Friends. Here at the number 1 spot, we have a genuinely beautiful slice of life drama, one that spans over many seasons and where each season has a dozen or so episodes. The main character, Takashi Natsume, has an odd secret. For as long as he can remember, he has been aware of the presence of yokai. At the age of 15 or so, he discovers that his late grandma left him a book of friends that contains names of all the spirits that were under her control. And now that the book is in Natsume, Natsume's possession, he has also inherited the same power. But whether that is a blessing or a curse, you'll have to find out yourself. Either way, this anime is one heck of an experience. So there you go, guys. These were the top 10 anime where the main character is a summoner / tamer. Press that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. This list certainly has a number of unusual anime titles that you might have never heard of before, but if you have, or even more obscure anime titles in mind, definitely share it with everyone in the comment section down below. Well then, I'll see you guys on my next video.